This week on Artists, we got 4 crazy people in a room and we locked them in until they talked about who they work for. That's right. We talked to the writer's room of MrBeast.
MrBeast is an icon in the YouTube sphere, known for his over-the-top, amazingly produced, and astoundingly scaled, crazy challenge videos.
And what are the people behind the beast? The beast behind the machine? It's a room of writers pitching ideas and other things.
So gather your closest friends ages 1 to 100 and listen in.
I think we have like an hour.
Great.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Awesome.
I think we have an hour.
We have an hour to talk before we need
we have
it
an hour
back.
to talk. We have an hour to talk.
We have like meetings. We have like a lot.
Yeah, this is insane, guys. It's so insane to like sit down and talk to you guys. I know we talk all the time on the Slack and every day in person too, and it's so fun. You are really chugging that,
Paul,
and that's
breathe,
about
breathe, Paul.
That's
breathe.
about 300 milligrams of
breathe,
caffeine.
Breathe,
That's
breathe,
a lot of caffeine.
Sorry, it's my lunch.
Paul, breathe.
Sorry, it's lunchtime too. We're doing this on lunch, which is totally fine.
Paul, I've seen you have a full cold brew first, and now you're chugging an energy drink.
Paul,
No,
Paul, stop.
I'm good. Let's talk about it.
Oh my God, Paul! I told you.
Okay, that
That
looked
looked
like it really hurt.
actually.
That looked like it really hurt.
Why did you do that for real, Paul? This is a podcast, Paul.
I'm good.
Paul, you
How
don't
long can we wait
have
till
to.
Paul is in pain?
You don't.
Oh, is this a
have
video?
to.
Is this a video? I got my friend to chug an energy drink. How long does it take him for his head to bleed?
It's
That's-
dog shit. It's
Dog
dog
shit.
shit.
That's not gonna
that's
work.
bad.
That's not good.
It's not gonna
Guys,
work.
why don't we remember positivity and good ideas. Think bigger,
Okay.
think bigger, think bigger,
Think bigger, think bigger,
okay,
think
let's
bigger.
Quick, let's just
What's
introduce
bigger
ourselves.
than 1 minute of positivity? 2 minutes of positivity.
That's good, okay.
What's
Yes.
bigger than 2 minutes of positivity? 10 minutes of positivity.
And if you are trapped with 100 strangers, ages 1 to 200, and you are as positive as you can and whoever is the least positive has to eat an apple.
Yeah.
It's dog shit.
Okay,
it's
great.
dog shit.
I like that video. Trapped in with a strangers 1 to 200, and whoever's the least positive has to eat an apple. No, maybe he'll like that. No money reward this time.
I'm actually into that.
There's no
Okay,
money.
write it down on the board.
Okay, well,
them.
you know what? As we say in the MrBeast writers room, everything goes on the board.
Everything goes to the board. And listen, we are in a room of boards. And we made a complete room. Our writer's room is all the walls are whiteboards. Yeah. And everything goes on the boards.
All the boards are whiteboards. There's no seats. There's nothing to sit on. We just pitch. We just pitch out ideas.
We have the
Are you
exercise
all right?
ball.
I'm good.
Are you all right?
I'm actually good.
Yeah, does that hurt?
No. Does it look like it hurts?
No.
No.
Does it look like I'm bleeding?
Yeah,
No.
you kind of have like an indent though.
we got a guy to bleed in front of everybody. Is this a good video?
It's dog shit.
Okay.
It's dog
Everybody
shit.
stop. We're going to introduce ourselves in our positions. Okay. Really quick. Go. Hi, I'm Daryl, and I work for MrBeast. I'm the main creative board writer. I come up with a lot of the ideas, and I try to tell them I'm the main person that pitches it to MrBeast.
Coach.
I'm known as Coach.
You're my coach. You're my coach.
Coach.
You're my homie.
Coach. Hi. I'm Leslie. I don't remember my last name. I'm Leslie, and I am
46?
Yes,
Or is that
Leslie
a number?
46. Yes.
Is that your last name or a number?
Write it down out loud.
Wait.
Write it down out loud.
Let me write it down on the board. 40.
46.
Is that a number or your last name?
Okay,
So that's a number. My last name is Myers.
Got it.
Okay, Leslie Myers. No,
Dog shit. It's dog shit.
stop beating yourselves up. Stop beating yourselves up. I am head writer of MrBeast, and I have been so for the last 36 hours. We've had a lot of turnover, and in this time I've learned a lot of lessons. But I'm really excited to... Are you okay?
I'm good. I swear I'm good.
No,
I'm
you're
just
not.
listening.
Okay, so...
What, a man can't listen anymore?
Yeah, no, they can. Okay, so here's the deal. We have 1,000 energy drinks in this room. Wait, no, I'm pitching a video. Here's the deal.
Your
We've
name.
all-
Lindsay, your name.
Just
Leslie,
your name. Just your name.
Where are you
Just
from?
your name.
Leslie, where are you
Leslie,
from?
35. That's a number. Fuck. Leslie Myers. I am from Simi Valley.
Great.
Are you from Simi Valley or 56?
No further questions.
Simi
Just
Valley
get through
is
the
a
names.
number.
Just get through the names. No follow-up questions. Just get through the names.
Is Simi Valley...
Listen to Coach. Listen to
Is
Coach.
Simi Valley an amount you would win at a fair?
What's
is-
your name?
We locked 9 people in a room, and the winner gets Simi Valley. Does that work?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't
doesn't
because
work.
that's my name. My name is Leslie Simi Valley. You can't use my last name in a video. They'll know it's me.
Myers. It's Myers. You're not from Myers. You're from Simi Valley, and your name is Leslie Myers. I got it.
What's your name? What's your name?
Whoa.
Moving on. What is your name?
My name's Paul Trace. I'm in charge of the first 15 seconds of every video.
And I gotta say, you crushed it this time.
And let me say, it's what we call the quarterback.
Let's just say sometimes after the first 15 seconds, I literally leave. So I'm not always good for the rest of the vid. But I'll tell you in the first 15,
Okay.
I can nail it. And that's also what I'm like in conversation and the bedroom.
Okay, everybody take a deep breath.
I just remember
Faster,
my name.
faster,
I just
faster.
remember my name.
See, and this is why we need to breathe more.
Yeah.
Because sometimes if you don't breathe, you don't remember.
No, breathing is bad. Breathing stops engagement.
It's
Breathing
so
stops
true.
engagement.
It's so true.
You
It's
have
so
to keep
true.
doing
It's
good.
so true.
Only exhales. Only exhales.
We have been cutting Jimmy's breaths out of a lot of videos, and people are beginning to think he's part fish.
Who the fuck is Jimmy?
MrBeast.
Oh my god!
You are Simi Valley.
Oh my god! Stop
You
saying
are
that to
Simi
me.
Valley.
She
Stop
is
saying
not
that to
Simi
me.
Valley.
She's not?
She's Leslie Meyer.
You're
What
a
is-
girl.
What is your name?
Hey guys, what's up? I'm Thumbelina. Yeah, that's right. I work in the thumbs department, thumbnail department, and I'm awesome. I skateboard. That's a fact about me. Huh. I said a fact about me within the first 10 seconds of explaining myself. It's Thumbelina.
Okay.
Okay.
This
okay.
is huge.
This is huge.
Everybody, listen
We
to
have-
Coach.
We have all the blocks laid out. We
Listen
have
to Coach.
everything we need.
We're listening to Coach.
We have an hour. We can get through this. Okay, we can
talk
get
about
through
process.
this.
I mean,
we
here's the
just
thing.
need to talk about process.
Yeah.
We just need to focus
To
in.
the listener, what you might be experiencing is the fact that we are running on a lot of adrenaline, right? And talking about our process is actually kind of crazy because it's like if you were an astronaut and you were explaining as the ship took off how the ship.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
We locked
Yes,
12
exactly.
ships in a school bus.
But
What
okay.
if you put a spaceship in a school bus and tried to drive the school bus?
Okay.
And somebody is lying.
So, and if you find it, then you have the honor of gathering 100 people ages 1 to 100.
Okay.
And you put them in the driver's seat, and whoever drives the school bus the best gets to have a birthday.
Okay,
Yes.
great. As we always say, it's going on the board.
Going on the board.
What if we put
always
12?
say.
What if we put 12 ships in a spaceship, and one of them is lying? And so, if you win, we gather 100 people
And
ages
here
1 to
comes
100 to
Thumbelina.
see if they-
Here comes Thumbelina. The thumb
Okay.
is Mr. Beast, and he's looking at the ship, and he's looking at the bus, and he's going, Thumbelina.
That's awesome. And I like when you pitch in song.
Okay,
And I prefer it.
I don't think
Simi
we made
Valley's
one
overwhelmed.
sentence of sense yet. I
Okay.
don't think we made one sentence of sense.
Okay, your job is to create one sentence that makes sense, and if you can do it in 15 seconds, I have to eat a chicken nugget.
Yes.
Okay, it's going on the
Okay.
board.
Simi
I'll put
Valley's
it on
been
the board.
hungry for
This
days.
is
Give her
wait.
chicken.
So sometimes we only get through real things like filling out our W-9s and applying for healthcare when we treat them like challenges. So here's the challenge.
Okay.
The challenge is you have to say 3 actual sentences about your life. Let's call it 2 truths and a truth.
Yes.
About
Make
your
this
life
podcast
and what
listenable.
you do. Okay. So I will start because I came up with the game, and that's what we like to do here. Truth number 1. I have been working here since 2019.
Get there.
Feels like a lie.
Truth number 2. We work 80-hour days and we produce 100 ideas a week. And we usually only shoot 1 to 0 of them. Truth number 3. Lunch is a huge argument every day.
I love this game. Can I play?
Yes.
Yes.
Truth number 1. I've been working here since $2,000.18.
Interesting.
I meant
Interesting
2018. Truth number 2. Though we pitch so many ideas and not a lot get picked, it is a part of the process and nothing is bad and everything is good. Number 3, we get the biggest Mendocino Farms order you've ever seen in your entire life. Have you ever seen a not so fried chicken the size of a room? I have.
We get one giant not so fried chicken.
We put one not so fried chicken in the middle of the room, and we all eat it, but we can't use our hands.
And that's why lunch is an argument, because sometimes I don't want to do that.
But it's usually the boys on the not so fried chicken and the girls get soup.
The girls get soup. No, and we have to use our hands because MrBeast, the women's hands are smaller. Here's some facts about me. I'm playing the game. Number 1, I've been working here since 1,000 years ago. Number 2, every day we have 15 minutes of brainstorm where we come up with an idea that we would like to do, followed by 45 hours of additional brainstorming, but fast. And okay, number 3, we all have matching jackets and none of them are our clothing sizes. So we have to switch them back and forth like hermit crabs trading their shells until we find the jacket that was fit for us.
Okay. My facts. Number 1,
Coach.
I used to be the head writer of The Wire. I used to work. Unfortunately, life took a turn and now I'm here. Number 2, I have 3 kids at home. They love MrBeast and they love my job. And number 3, I am so happy to be working with these Gen Alpha gangsters, is what I would call them. You guys are Gen Alpha gangsters that I love.
Skibbity toilet.
Yeah, I like you, although you have Skibbity Ohio Riz. I would not take you out.
Number 4, no idea half of the time what they're talking about. My idea here is to give value, a sense of deep interest of what is the human experience to our ideas. A lot of how these ideas happen is it's word verbal vomit. It's the strangest things you've ever heard, and we just try to connect it through a human connective tissue of
I am
what
so
people want to
thankful
see.
for you, Coach. I'm so thankful for you because you came and started working with us at a time when you were super sad. You were so sad. And
I was
that
very
when,
sad.
And I think out of that came our slide, which is the way we get in and out of our whiteboard room. A slide.
So I came up with the idea of the slide. It was a big thing to try to I wanted to get these kids out of here.
Yeah.
You wanted to get rid of him. It's so funny. He blows a whistle every day at 5:01 and he goes, tweet, go. And we file out.
And it was funny too because first we didn't know what the slide was for. And it was like the mystery slide. And we realized so it was to leave. So we would say an idea and we wouldn't know if the idea was good or bad to him. But it would cause us to go on the slide. And then we realized, oh, that actually puts us half a mile away. And then we'd have to walk back. So it actually was a punishment. And so the slide ended up being a great way because it was don't piss off like that again or you will get the slide.
It's a slide punishment, but it's also exercise. It's like walking the dog.
And
you guys
Coach
have to go use the bathroom, all those things. So
It's like
I put you on the slide a half a mile away. You guys get all the business done.
It's like a mobile timeout.
Don't look at me like that. Don't
Coach,
look at me
here's
like
the thing
that.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What
Coach
do you
has
mean?
so much patience because what happens with us is that like he implemented the slide and we kept cutting it open to see if there was cash inside it. And
You guys, for a long time, you thought it was cake.
Yeah,
And
for a long time I was trying to is it cake it.
It's either
Because
cake,
I couldn't
cash.
because is it? Is it?
is it?
Is it?
It's
Where is
not
Amelia
cake.
Earhart?
It's not
Where
cake.
is she?
They found her. Actually, this week they found her.
They did find her.
Are you
They
just
found her.
saying this?
They actually found her
Are
this
you
week.
just telling us this?
I knew it would hit you guys harder than anything else. They actually
We
just
sent
found out Amelia.
100 people to an island to find Amelia Earhart, and whoever does gets to fly the plane back.
And one
That's
of them
actually
is
interesting.
And one of them
I'm putting that on the
Yeah, I'm
board
actually
quick.
gonna write that down.
That's pretty good. I wanted to ask if everyone has specific videos they are most proud of that we have actually done.
Okay, that's really good because for me, I'm not an ideas person. I am a processor. You guys are the ideas people. My ideas just don't seem to hit with the younger generation.
Well, I mean, like one of my favorite ideas that we thought of came out of you being so sad, and we heard him crying on the toilet, and we were like, okay, here's an idea, Coach. We put a bunch of fireworks in a house, and we blow the house up.
Yeah.
And we made him smile.
It made me smile on the toilet. It was one of the first times. Usually I'm crying on the toilet, but I actually smiled on the toilet. And that's when you guys started calling me Skippity Smiley Toilet,
Skibbity smiley toilet.
which was fun for me.
Skibbity
Yeah.
smiley.
It still means bad though.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
So Wellness check time. Wellness check time.
Okay.
Okay, so this is a
check
lovely
time.
thing Mr. Beast has implemented is every about 45 minutes an alarm goes up and we have to have a wellness check.
It's really
Wellness
good.
check.
It's really good for company culture, and I think that it's actually not scary when we do the wellness check. It's not scary.
Sure, the alarm's loud, but the wellness check comes with an ice cream truck.
Okay, let's check in.
But the
how-
ice cream truck is there for 30 seconds, so you have to catch it.
Okay, really quick, let's check in on the wellness.
No, it's gone.
Okay,
Damn.
sorry. Okay, next time.
So let's go back to the one question we have at hand. What are your favorite videos you've made?
I said mine. Fireworks in a house.
Yes, that's good.
Okay, my favorite video I made came when so I was once kidnapped, and the guy who kidnapped me instituted some mind games, and from those mind games I learned how to make a video that would be interesting to watch. So I trapped 30 but I didn't. Mr. Beast, the video is I trapped 30 people in the basement to see if they could get out. And if they did, they would get a kind bar. And one of the kind bars is cake. The others have money. But some of the money is cake. And so if you cut open the money, some of them is nugget.
So
What's
this
important
is a
about this?
situation. I'll
This was
show you what
early.
happened.
This
Yeah,
was early in our process.
Early.
Before we
Yeah,
really
yeah.
found our voice as a team.
I was kind of just grasping at straws.
Yeah.
But it's my favorite because it's the only one I can think of.
We have a term here specifically, and it's not lost in the sauce, it's slipped in the soup. And you slipped in the soup.
I
You
slipped
definitely
in the
slipped in
soup.
this. What's your favorite video?
Well, my favorite video was where we got a bunch of people and we gave them a free surgery to turn them vegan.
That was one of my favorites.
That was one of the first Mr. Beast lobotomies we ever did.
Yeah, we turned 100 people vegan. We put a little chip in their brain that made them want to throw up every time they ate meat. And we're doing good. I like when we do good.
Like, that was really good for the environment, Paul.
Yeah, thank you so much. And it's really good for Mr. Beast vegan burgers. Mr. Feast. Mr. Vegan Feast. Coming out soon.
Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast.
Beast.
Let's talk about Mr. Beast's alter egos in the office because Mr. Beast is vegan.
Yeah, he's kind of like Trader Joe's.
But Mr. Yeast loves bread.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Mr. Sneezed.
Yeah.
Sneezed.
Mr. Least is when he's humble.
I love when that one comes out during Christmas.
I know. It's so nice.
Mr. Grease is when we have the big pot of grease and we have to dig through to find the fries.
Mr. East is when he's kind of only heading towards the direction of the sunrise.
Mr. Cleese is when he's loving John Cleese.
Mr. Cleats is when he plays soccer.
Mr. Feats is when he only talks about his accomplishments.
Mr. Meese is when there's a rat infestation.
Mr. Freak in the Sheets.
Okay, kids, bring it back.
Skibbity toilet.
You guys got me going. Okay, let's just focus on process. So I think they understand what our process is. It's saying words until one works. So why don't I give you guys a little sample of what can happen? You guys are going to throw out words, and I will be able to surmount the best one.
Las Vegas.
Okay, not yet.
Okay.
Okay.
But I love Las Vegas.
Can you say what you said again?
Okay, I'm going to say it one more time.
And will you count down to 5 before you say it?
So have you guys all taken your Adderall yet?
yeah.
I drink it, Alani.
Not the same, but we'll
I have
count
my IV tube.
Okay, great. All right, kids, listen.
It's
I'm
Adderall.
Ritalin.
All right, kids, listen. This is exactly what I do with my own kids. Listen. I'm going to give you an idea, and you are going to make Mr. Beast.
Las Vegas.
No, you don't give the idea. I give the idea. I was the head writer for The Wire. I'm going to give you the idea, and you are going to give me the video that inspires you. Okay?
listening.
Okay, are you guys
Okay.
focusing? It's not going to be Las Vegas. The idea...
MGM Grand.
No.
Blue
You guys are
Man
starting
Group.
to ideate off of Las
The
Vegas.
Blue Man Group
What if we
Flamingo
built?
Hotel.
What if we built a second Las Vegas?
There's somebody trapped in the Flamingo Hotel.
Guys.
He killed Siegfried and Roy, but we blamed it on a tire.
No, that's a statement, not a video.
Okay.
Okay. The idea is the sea, the ocean.
What if we put Las Vegas in an ocean?
Okay, not possible, but interesting. Atlantis. Okay, Atlantis.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, so this is what I like to do because I like to go in and see like what we have at hand. So the ocean, and then what's our budget? And what we're giving away.
So we're gonna give away $2 million. Now you
Okay.
guys can choose to divide that among winners or give it to one person.
Okay.
And our budget is no budget restraints ever.
And our budget is question
Do
mark.
you know the GDP of a minor country like Japan? That's our budget.
That's a pretty major
Our-
country,
our
and
budget,
yes.
Pause the
our
question,
budget
pause the
is
question.
GDP Japan.
Pause the question.
Japan's
Pause the question.
GDP.
Pause the question.
Yeah,
Pause
go
the
ahead,
question.
Paul.
I actually have a pitch for this.
Okay, you don't need to raise your hand. You've never done that before.
Oh, what was I doing?
No, Paul, pitch.
Pitch,
Don't get
pitch.
distracted by your hand.
Pitch.
Don't get distracted by your hand.
Paul, did you hit your head?
Wait, when I do this, does it draw attention?
Paul, don't
Yes,
get distracted
don't-
from your hand.
Don't Pavlov dog yourself into learning what hand raise is.
So when I do this, people look at me?
Paul,
You
Paul,
when you do that?
No, no,
wait,
no,
when
no,
you do
no,
that
no,
face,
no.
you look like you're in a thumbnail.
Okay, so I'll pitch.
Oh, no, I have an idea though.
Okay.
We get 10 people together and they have to do real life Waterworld. They have to live on a boat with nothing but what they brought.
Oh.
And the winner gets $2 million.
That's
Ladies
really
and gentlemen,
good.
that was the process.
But how,
Good job,
but-
guys.
But how do they win? Is it killing? How do they win?
They stay out there and then someone says, I want to go home, and that means they don't win.
Okay, I like that. That's good. We're writing that on the board.
Thank
Real
you.
life water world. Great. Anybody else?
Here's my idea. We build a giant tube across the English Channel. It is a glass tube so that the fish can tell who is in there. The fish will see who is there ages 1 to 100. And then-
Again, you have to let go of 1 to 100. You made
can't.
one good video. You made
can't.
one good video ages
oh
1
no,
to
this is
100.
Leslie's our numbers gal.
She,
Okay, fine.
she,
Numbers
she
count.
pitched. She did pitch. We lock 8 people ages 1 to 100 in a room, and they choose
And
who
ever
wins money.
since then,
You
she
did pitch
can't.
that. That was great. You cannot let go of the age thing.
This is
since
like
Okay,
then.
got
this is
it.
like when Lin-Manuel Miranda wrote one musical, and now everyone says all the other musicals sound like that
Sound
one
like
musical.
Hamilton? Great. That's not going to happen
And
to me.
I do also want to say, numbers gal is a different term here than at a normal office.
Yes,
Numbers
gal
usually
doesn't
means
mean-
accounts payable, but here it's
No,
the person
no.
who
Pitches-
mentions the numbers in a
no,
title.
no,
Okay,
Pitches
but I
the
do like this
ratios.
idea. Like, guys, let's collect back.
Let's
you were
collect
talking
back
about
because I'm halfway through an idea.
a glass
Taking a
tube,
shit.
a glass tube through the English Channel, and the fish know.
And the fish know who has the money. And so the fish are going to eat a certain treat. They are going to follow the treat of who has the money because the money is coded in fish treats. So the job of the person who has
Is
the
it
money
my
coded in
turn?
fish treats is supposed to skibbity toilet. So they have to swim around and choose the person who has the fish treats. If they win, they get to meet Penn and Teller in Las Vegas.
So the fish, the fish gonna meet Penn and Teller. I'm gonna write it down. It
Yeah, you
seems like you're
have to.
pitching that the people have the
When is
money,
it my
and if the
turn?
fish choose the treats right, they get to meet Penn and
No,
Teller.
no, for real. Like, fish love Penn and Teller because just like Teller, fish don't talk.
But here's the thing: if the fish know what Penn and Teller is, if they go like, oh yeah, I get that, then they win $1 million.
Okay, great. So I'm gonna write it down. Big glass tube. People with treats. If the fish eat the treats, they get to meet Penn and Teller. But if they develop sentience and understand the ability to identify Penn and Teller, they win $1 million.
But it's like if they
Yes.
recognize that he's like a special type of guy.
You don't
and
have
like
to say
not,
any more. I got it.
No,
You
and
don't
what
have
I
to
get from
say
that, the thumbnail for
any
that
more.
is Mr. Beast's mouth's agape.
That's good.
Exactly,
Like
that's
a fish.
good.
Okay, go ahead.
It's my turn. Okay, if we built 100 different Las Vegases, and one is actually Las Vegas, and the others were just a big hunk of cash, but it's a city. How could you tell the difference?
Okay, I just want to say, fundamentally, I think you guys
How
are
could you
missing
tell
the
the
game
difference?
element.
Can
here.
I say what? Can I
How
say?
could you tell the
start really
difference?
strong, and then all of a sudden, when money gets involved, you guys don't understand how people win.
Coach, can I say why I think that one doesn't work?
Yeah, go ahead.
Because we're already doing that with New York. We're building 100 New Yorks.
I know.
I still don't understand how that video works because we're building 100 New Yorks, but we're putting them in the actual New York. But 100 New Yorks can't fit in the size of one New York.
Well, we didn't tell you how big all the New Yorks are. We built 100 New Yorks of different sizes
Oh
to
no,
show which
guys,
one works.
we're gonna start yelling. I hate when this happens. When you guys
Sorry.
disagree, it starts yelling. Okay, let's bring it back.
Okay.
Your job is not to understand how the videos work. Your job is to pitch the title.
I
okay?
know.
At
I
the
get
end of
it.
the
I
day-
get it. I get it. I get it.
Mr. Beast
matter
is a
what,
genius.
yeah.
He will figure out how it works. Okay.
And did
I'm
you get-
so sorry.
Did you get my submission on the Google Doc for 100 New Yorks?
Yeah, I did. I saw that.
I submitted for his face for the thumb. Belina, it's going to be his mouth agape.
Yeah, again, lovely pitch on the. on the,
Wait. I'm getting $1 million idea.
okay, go.
We gather and stay with me.
You have not lost me yet.
Stay here, coach.
Stay here, stay
Okay,
here, stay
wait,
here.
just-
Gathering is not last me
Okay.
yet. You haven't said anything crazy.
I am lost. Who's we?
Okay, Mr. Beast and his entity. Mr. Beast uses the royal we. Mr. Beast uses the royal we. We gathered 100 people ages 1 to 100. Don't say it yet.
Are you still with her?
I'm gonna write
Are
it
you
out.
still with her?
I'm gonna write it out.
And
Are
every
you still with her?
And every
Coach, don't look behind you. Don't look behind
lose
you,
me.
Coach.
I know
Don't
who's
lose
behind
me.
me.
Coach,
I
don't
know
look
who's
behind
me.
you.
It's the
Don't
person
lose
sitting
me.
next to me.
Don't
Coach,
lose
don't look
me.
behind you.
Oh, okay,
don't
you're trying to
look
lick
behind
me.
me.
You're trying
Don't
to
look behind
okay.
me.
You said stay with me. Everybody else got lost, including you. Let's stay on it. We gather
Stay on it. My
100
age is
people.
one age is 1 to 100, and we do a surgery where we switch all of their arms, and so everybody's left arm moves to the next person like a hermit crab exchanging their shell.
So you're bringing up a hermit crab again.
So then they have to guess whose arm is whose. If they get it correct, everybody gets to fight for $1 million.
Okay, I'm gonna write it down. I'm definitely gonna write
Hold
that
on,
one down.
hold on.
You
Are you
pitched.
just humoring me?
No,
I don't think
no,
you're writing it
this
down.
one is a good one. I'm definitely writing this one.
Oh, you're
Paul's
right.
forcing his eye open. Are you okay?
Yes, I'm curiously looking into something. So, hold on. So you had a little cough, but sometimes when you cough, it's actually the truth trying to come out. Was there a secret you wanted to give?
So just so you guys know, listeners, yeah, we do have a thing in the office. If you cough, usually a secret is trying to come out.
Okay. I want to be a field producer for The Daily Show.
Whoa, what a huge secret. And we're going to put that on
That's
the secret
my dream.
wall. So just on the secret wall, I'm going to write that down.
Secret wall is hard to.
It's a bigger one.
That was just a cough.
Just a cough.
The
One is
secret
a
wall.
dream cough. See, one is a dream secret cough, and one's a real cough.
The secret wall is scary. It's full of spikes.
It's full of spikes and things we don't like thinking about
Sometimes
in the office.
Mr. Beast pulls something out of the secret wall, and he makes us guess whose is whose.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of like taking a piece of shit and being like, "Did you do this?" Putting it in your face and being like, "Yeah, sometimes I do have other dreams and aspirations."
And I do want to apologize. I'm sorry I did that to you once. I have been told I'm not allowed to take people's poop away from the bathroom anymore. And I'm really sorry that I did that once.
You didn't
You put
flush
it up to
though.
my eyes and went, "Can you identify this?"
That was the worst
That's
thing for me
also
though.
really solid poop that if he could hold it like that.
That was one of the worst days for me too, because I said, "Well, that's a skibbity toilet," and you guys hated that. You
Because
guys
that's
really,
not what it
Because that's
is.
literally.
and
it's
I
just
really
like,
thought that was
it's
skibbity
like,
toilet.
Don't invoke the Fifth Amendment unless you know what it is.
I don't know if you know what the Fifth Amendment
Exactly.
is at all.
Don't we invoke amendments 1 through 10, and if we can't remember what they are, we have to go to jail for 100 to the power of 10 hours.
Okay, you start so strong, halfway through, it becomes absolutely slip and
Let's talk
soup.
about pay
That's why
time off.
we're a team.
Let's talk about PTO.
Let's
PTO.
talk about PTO.
Oh, that's easy.
Okay.
We don't have it.
I was going to ask. I was going to say, let's talk about PTO. What is it?
Let's talk about do we want that, and
No,
where would we go if we
guys.
could get it?
The camera's in the room. You know what he feels about unionizing. We cannot talk about it.
No, but I do want to say, like, I actually do want to say that, like, a lot of people don't really know, like, what's going on underneath it all, right? Because you're always just, like, trying to see, like, is there cash underneath us? But, like, with us, like, we are treated, like, really well. We have the wellness checks. We
Yes.
have a 1 week every every month we have 1 week that we get to sleep inside an arcade if we want.
Yes, if we want. If we want.
That is available to us 1 week.
And let me tell you,
And it's enrichment.
so nice.
It's enrichment.
It's enrichment.
It's so nice that he was thinking that's something that we would want. And I know you guys do it all the time. I pass.
Yeah.
I pass on it a lot.
I fall asleep on the big tuna machine because I reel in too big a tuna and then my arms hurt.
Like, why
Which
get
is
P-
such a loud machine, too. It's yelling at you nonstop.
why get PTO when we could sleep in an arcade once a week?
Yeah,
Once a month.
Galaga is my white noise now. I can't go to sleep unless I'm under a Galaga thing making noise. So sometimes I have to play a Galaga 10-hour loop on my phone to go to sleep when I'm at my house.
Yeah, and we get snacks. The fun fact about the MrBeast snacks is that everything on our craft service table is caffeinated. The bananas are caffeinated. The granola bars are caffeinated.
You haven't lived since until you've had a meatball with caffeine in it.
And you, oh my gosh, and the sleeps on caffeinated melatonin hit different.
Yeah, they hit really different. My dreams tell me to do stuff in a way that the dreams didn't tell me to do stuff before.
I make a little sleepy cocktail. It's Celsius with a little coffee and an espresso martini in it. Drop a melatonin chocolate in it.
Do you guys
Let it
ever do
sit.
cocaine to wind down?
I used to be the head writer of The Wire.
Something I will say about The Office is that it's not like we got trapped here. We were assigned by the government to work here because of our specific dispositions.
Let's talk about it.
So these are federal positions, and technically we are in line to be the president if everyone else is killed.
So let me explain this
What
really
people
quick.
don't understand is there's the judicial system, there's the government branch. What are the three branches?
So
No, you got it.
presidential.
Let's see.
You got
Let's
it.
see.
You knew the Fifth Amendment. You got this one too. Go ahead.
Do not invoke the Fifth Amendment unless you are ready to invoke Skibbity Toilet, the Fifth Amendment.
We gather 1 through 100 amendments in a room and see if we can guess which fish are real.
Okay, you're combining all your ideas of the past. You can let go
That's
of one idea.
how this works.
Guys, what
That's how this works.
What?
Stay with her.
That's how this works. We have to combine every idea we've ever had before.
I do
The
that. I
algorithm-
will combine the
Paul's question.
ideas.
Paul's
I
question.
will take
Paul's
it
question.
and I will. Okay, you're raising your hand again. This is the second time you've ever done that. What do you want to say?
So when I raise my hand, you look at me.
No,
No.
don't figure
No.
out what raising your hand is. Right now.
Everyone raises their hand in the room. Who do you look at?
Wait a minute.
Let's look. Okay, hold on. Close your eyes. And everyone raise their hand.
See, this is not going to work.
And now open your eyes and see who you look at first.
No bad ideas.
Oh,
Wait.
I looked at you because you weren't raising your hand.
You win $1 million.
What?
Oh my God. I have to pay. Where's my wallet?
No, you don't have to pay me. Okay. Everybody, listen to,
To
me.
me.
Everybody,
Everybody.
quiet, coyote. Great. Okay. What's your favorite video that almost got made that you guys pitched?
This is a fun question.
Oh, I think mine was we gave a bunch of hornets $50 and they created an economy.
I did love that one. That was a little bit of my brand. I loved the idea that hornets. What would happen if a hornet had power?
What would
was-
happen? It was awesome because they also sort of created a system of like education and mental health.
It was beautiful.
Ultimately, the only reason why I never saw a screen or saw YouTube is because we were working with GoPro at the time, and GoPro could not figure out a way to keep the GoPros on the Hornet.
Yes.
It was illuminating.
I realized how small a camera could be and how small a camera's allowed to be.
Yeah. So
Not hornet size.
There's government regulations on that.
they made a beautiful society. It was devastating that we never got to release that footage because it was groundbreaking to realize hornets
They
could
all
create
worked
a
together, and it's not like it was just one country who created a utopia or like a fascist society. It was like it was 270 unique nations.
The money did not corrupt them. The
Well,
money did not
also,
corrupt
yeah,
them.
only
but-
brought them together
Also-
to take care of even their weakest links.
Also, to Jimmy's credit, like there was some serious negotiating and some treaties, and Jimmy gave them an island, and so they are happy now. The Hornets are like a really beautiful.
I mean, good.
society.
But what
He
people
didn't-
don't know is people don't know that Nat Geo offered MrBeast $5 million for the footage because this was like huge and they wanted
won't.
it. And he said no because he's just like such a stand-up guy for our company.
He realized
and
that
he knew that we loved that footage.
He didn't want the Hornets to be exploited in that way, and
Yeah.
that's so awesome because they also just invented math, and so I would hate to like
But it was
interrupt.
hornet math, so it was a completely different type of calculation, which I thought was insane. But I do respect he's trying to respect their privacy and they doesn't want to be exploited. That's really
like
nice.
he's just such a stand-up guy.
He's a stand-up guy.
My favorite video we almost did was we'll give $1 million to a nun if they say the word queef.
It took so long.
Well,
It took so long. It would
so long.
and we lost so much money because they said it so fast. But all those
Turns out
nunneries.
they don't know what queef really means, and so they're fine saying.
Yeah.
Turns out there's nothing in the Bible that says you can't say queef.
Well, and now like
That was what we didn't think
there's
of.
so many nunneries that are straight up tricked out. Like there's one in the south of France that has a shark tank in it.
There's no reason for the nun to have a shark.
Yeah. But they have the money now.
I know.
Yeah,
That's what's so frustrating.
I love that video, and I'm so sorry it didn't come out. I'm so sorry. You worked really hard on that
I
one.
worked
My
really hard on that.
56.
My favorite video that didn't come out was I tried to parrot way back and say, we gathered 100 people who are all 52 years old. We give each of them $1 and we see how much money they have when all of this is over.
So
and we
I
said-
love this idea, but we
we
couldn't
shot
wait
it-
that long. We just couldn't. We ended up waiting too long.
I know, and I really fought for it, and I was like, this is my art house move. This is my art house pivot. I shot it on 35 millimeter camera on my own, and I submitted it to Sundance, and they said, what?
Yeah.
And so I really and I thought we could use it, but we couldn't. And I'm so sorry.
And no one's ever seen 152-year-olds together since.
no,
like,
that
was
doesn't
amazing.
happen.
Yeah.
Nat Geo also wanted that footage too.
Because you never see that many.
was so-
Anthropologically, it was very interesting.
It was so good. It was just a little loose ended at the end, of just to see what happened, where they'd end up.
Yeah.
You know.
What about the one where we made Yale try to apply to Harvard and Harvard try to apply to
I love
Brown?
that one. Yes.
Yeah.
We try to see if
It's
Yale
so hard
would
to get a
apply-
building to write an essay.
and because there was no money incentive, it kind of fell
I
apart.
still can't get over how genius that is.
One of my favorite ones was when we were trying to sit down and figure out how drugs are spreading around America and see if we can mitigate and slow that down.
Every once in a while, the algorithm creates a system of Mad Libs that we arrange together in such a sentence that almost involves us making a video that would solve a societal problem.
But here's my thing. For that one, the thing that stops me and the reason why I think it never went to production is I cannot tell you what Mr. Beast's face in the thumbnail should be for that.
Exactly. Like,
Exactly.
So, like, do we put like a kilo of cocaine in his mouth as it's open? Like, what is it?
Like,
Yeah.
does he hold like a flag?
I'm
or
not an
something?
ideas person. That was just really close to my heart. So
It's just
no.
That's just what you like.
There were a couple revisions, and it turned into we gave 50 parrots a peanut.
Yeah, so
And that's
after
how
a
the
couple
creative
of
process
rewrites-
goes.
After a couple of rewrites, the video turned in we gave a 50 parrots a peanut. That was it. And
It
that
was an
and we gotta see
incredible
what happened.
game of telephone. To see the first draft to the 500th draft, oh, it was magic.
Well, this is great because we actually get to talk about the process. So we've pitched some things. We pitched some things.
some
Do you
things.
guys have any rewrites on things we've already said in the room, or is anything spontaneously coming to you right now?
Each department gets to give each other notes, which is so nice.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like my note on yours, Paul, is Las Vegas.
Okay, and I'll put that word in the first 15 seconds.
And that's how it goes.
And so
that's how it
basically
goes.
that's the only note we usually
Yeah.
get.
Because I'm sort of like these departments talk to each other. I'm sort of spinning around in a circle trying to get my
Literally,
bearings.
too. Literally.
like yay.
And we should say how many more people there are in the writers' room.
There's about 50 other people in the writers'
Yeah.
room. They're
But
all
they
Gen
are
Alpha.
not fit for camera.
No,
They are not fit for camera.
they are not, and will never be camera ready.
They are not. And I don't mean they're ugly. I mean this would break them.
Well, and they break the camera.
And those are their minds.
And
Are
they
some
have
of the most
more
brilliant
wellness
minds.
checks than we do. They have a wellness check alarm every 15 minutes. We get every 45
Yeah.
because we can handle.
And sure,
more.
they all came from a clinical trial, and we picked them all up.
Yeah.
It was a clinical trial. It's kind of it was a clinical
we get a
trial.
lot of our writers from
Sorry, I think
clinical
my
trials.
alarms ended.
So here's
We
the
get a
twist.
lot of our Mr. Beast writers from clinical
But
trials.
here's the big twist. We only pick the people from the clinical trials who took the control, which was usually not the pill, the sugar pill.
We got a room full of placebos in
Yeah,
there.
but they're placebos who act the craziest. So if we see somebody in a clinical trial who's like, this medicine's making me crazy, but we
That's
don't.
them.
That's them.
And you know what you hear in the word placebo? Placebo.
placebo.
You know what you-
Placebo.
not what it spells, but what you hear.
We give We give 100 people a placebo and see
Okay, this is going somewhere. Okay,
See?
we give 100 people a placebo.
This is real.
and see. Are my eyes real?
Yes, yeah, keep going. Don't get distracted. Stay on
We
it.
get 100 people. We give 100 people a placebo.
Yes.
And make them run in a circle and see.
Stay
who-
with her.
And see.
I'm with her.
With her.
I'm with her.
see
Stay with her.
and see whose migraine goes away the fastest.
That actually is very interesting to me.
Okay, you lost me. You really lost me.
I thought I had
Oh, but what if one?
Wellness check.
wellness check.
But what if one does go
Ice
away?
cream.
What if one does go away and it's placebo? So it's like, why did it go away? Because nothing happened.
That's kind of good.
Nobody's gonna watch this video.
I don't know.
And that, can I tell you, the amount of videos that do so well on our channel that have that logic, no one's gonna watch this, and then we are shocked by our fans
love to
and
watch.
our beautiful like watcher base.
Well,
It's just so good.
That is the amazing thing about Mr. Beast. It's a combination of the best words that actually make you go, you know what? I actually do want to see what this is about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of it. It sounds crazy, but it actually works.
I
and it's
actually-
actually interesting.
I actually have an exciting offer when it comes to brainstorming and situations and the like. This energy drink is coursing through me like
I was wondering when
wildfire.
it was going to kick.
It has been kicking, and I have been fighting it like a man on a bull. But what I would say is we have a very exciting opportunity, which is we like to take advantage of sometimes in the room where when somebody is fully energied out, it's like we can talk to the drink.
Okay.
Right?
Yes,
So
talk to the drink.
I
Talk
am
to
the
the
source. So I'm the source. So if you want me to, just figure out what the source is?
So I'll give you some words. Okay, this one I wanted to be a competition between two people. What's the thing?
Okay, two people.
Okay, translate.
Translate. Get there.
Ha. Pu, pu, pa, 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 ha, pa. Hicha. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, the two people are scared. They're scared of something in a room. There's two people. They both can't say the word snake, but there's a snake in the room. There's two people, but a bull. But there's a fight. There's two bullfighters that have to fight a snake. There's two anacondas, and they are interested in one person. And there's a Twinkie. So there's two Twinkies. There's two people. And if they eat the Twinkie, they can get $1 million, but they don't know what's inside the Twinkie. It's a mystery Twinkie. Two people eat a mystery food for $1 million. But the twist is, the food is nothing different. The food is normal. But we freak them out with the amount of money, so they're scared to eat the food.
That's it.
And their exes call them and tell them, if you don't eat that food, we'll get back together.
Are you good, Paul? Are you good?
Wow.
You good.
So your pitch was two people eat food for $1 million.
And that's why sometimes you throw it away.
Regular food.
And that was the drink pitching that.
And that was the drink.
Sometimes the
I have
drink hits-
amnesty. I have amnesty.
This
was
is
the
because
drink.
the drink was pitching
Okay,
that.
so
I have
maybe it was a
amnesty.
mistake for me to bring in that one
drink was pitching
AP
that.
US history teacher that one time to pitch some ideas, because it feels like you guys really locked into a lot of government things.
I mean, it wasn't a mistake for the teacher. He was fucking creaming his pants to be around us.
Okay.
That
Okay.
teacher was so happy.
He was weird.
That teacher was
He
the
was
first
a
teacher
weird
to
dude.
ever. That teacher was the first teacher to ever get a $1 million boner.
It made me rethink all the teachers I ever had, because I was like, oh, are teachers actually weird people?
I hate to say it, I don't think teachers should watch Mr. Beast. I don't think they should know.
People don't tell you that enough.
Okay, we've had a lot of fun, haven't we?
We gather 1 to 100 people.
Oh my gosh, who's this? Oh no, this is Leslie's granny voice.
This is when I drink the caffeinated Werther's
Pitch it out.
original. It
Pitch it
just
out.
kicked in.
The juice.
It just kicked in. We gather 100 people, ages 1 to 100.
damn it.
We put them in an abandoned island, and if they can guess everybody's age, they get $1 million.
Leslie, hold on a minute. You didn't even drink your drink.
That was me.
Liar!
No, don't put me in the box.
Liar.
Don't put me in the box.
Don't
put me in the box.
feather the
Leslie,
woman.
I'm so
no,
sorry.
no, no.
Sorry, Leslie, we have to put you in the tar and feather box.
No.
Okay, so just so you guys know, we don't tar and feather. Okay, calm down.
I'm becoming a T-Rex.
Okay, calm down. Calm down. We don't actually tar and feather. It's just a way to kind of scare them.
It's an app.
It's a placebo.
It's an app.
It's a placebo. It's an app.
So it's an app we make them play. It's a
and
crossword.
now you have to go play tar and feather for 4 hours.
It's the word tar. It's the word tar and feather with all the vowels taken out.
And it drives me crazy. It drives me crazy because every answer in the crossword is the same. The one with 3 letters is tar, and the one with 7 letters is feather. And it's
It's turn feather.
My drink. It's coursing through me. We give a T-Rex a wallet.
That's the idea.
That's pretty good, actually. That's pretty good. Write that down. Write that down. Write that
T-Rex
down.
a wallet.
Write that down.
We'll
Write that
give
down. Write
a
that down.
T-Rex a wallet. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna write that down for sure.
Okay. It's time to go in the hole.
Just,
All right, now
Well,
let's
wait.
all climb back in the hole.
it's just sometimes you realize where your life has taken you, and you have to have perspective. But you know what? I love these kids like they're my own. There's something about them.
What'd you do to get fired from The Wire?
I didn't get fired. The show ended.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
That'll never happen to us.
that'll never happen to us.
Let's pitch a bunch of episodes coming out. Guys, there's a lot of very cool Mr. Beast episodes
We
coming out.
pitch 100 episodes in a row to camera until we stop.
Okay.
Here's all of our favorite Mr. Beast episodes. Or here's all of our favorite Mr. Beast videos that are coming out that you cannot wait to see.
And I'll jump in too.
An opera singer has $1 million in her mouth. How can she get it out?
One cake has $1 trillion, and she has to get it to the president before we die.
4 high school seniors have to complete their dissertation, but they can only split 1 Adderall between all of them.
1,000 teenagers have 4,000 minutes to make an exam possible.
Organize these Christians in order of tallest to shortest and get $1 million.
We give 1,000 toddlers 1,000 frogs and see if they can match the tadpole to its moms.
We made a dog swallow a big diamond, and if you walk it and it poops while you're walking it, you get to keep the diamond.
We built the biggest slip and slide in the world in the demilitarized zone between North Korea and South Korea to see if there be peace.
We made a small town go upside down for a day.
We got into an abandoned island and put cash registers in the island and then see 100 people to see if they can see what they're buying.
We hid a treasure in crypto in a microchip and implanted it into the brain of a loved one of 150 people.
We made real life up, but the old man and boy don't come back.
We gave a T-Rex a wallet.
We gave Bitcoin to Julie Andrews to see what she buys with it.
We did Fallout in real life, where we locked Jimmy in a bunker for 100 years.
We forced Jimmy to become the new president of Iraq to see what happens on a global level.
We created a small town inside a fireplace and Santa fell through it.
We made up a fake country to see if we could break into the UN, and whoever in the UN eats the most cake gets to answer, is it cake?
We tell 15 7-year-olds what porn is.
We got these Buddhists to make mac and cheese.
We got 40,000 French residents to try to move to America for 2 years to see if they like the cuisine. If they do, they have the opportunity to win 1 million French dollars.
We sent 25 scare actors directly from a haunted house into a hospital.
We asked 100 doctors in a hospital what their pet peeve is, and then did that pet peeve to them until they messed up a surgery.
Can you tell the 10 people who are in a room with air conditioning versus the other 10 people who are in a room with no air conditioning apart?
We buried 40 52-year-olds alive to see if they could survive. And if they do, they win over $1 million of breath.
We put the president and a 15-year-old and a manatee in a room, and we put bags on their heads, and they had to feel each other and figure out who was who.
We gather 100 people ages 1 to 100 to the power of 10 and see who falls in love the fastest.
We found every age John Benet Ramsey could be, and we put her in a room.
We did real life Mrs. Maisel, and we let a woman be a stand-up comedian.
And if she does well, she has the chance to win $1 million. But if the crowd boos, they have the chance to win $2 million.
But if you heckle her, you get a bonus, and you could win $100 million as the steal.
That's the one. That's the one.
Well, thank you guys. This hopefully made sense. Thanks for listening into our process. We're really excited. Keep watching MrBeast. We love you, Jimmy.
We love you, Jimmy.
Love you, Jimmy.
Okay, kids, down the slide. Let's get some exercise in those legs.
This has been Artists on Artists on Artists on Artists answering the question. Now that's why they call it show business. Good night, Hollywood.
Hey, artists! If you like this episode but want more behind-the-scenes conversations, check out our Patreon, Artists on Artists on Artists on Artists.
Patreon is it. And we would love to have you there. We have a fun little group, and we fool around.
We have so much fun. Almost positive it's Patreon. I don't want to fight again like we do on our Patreon. Fuck, it is Patreon, isn't it?
Thank you so much. We're not going to end up using this clip.
Artists on Artists on Artists on Artists is an improvised Hollywood Roundtable podcast created and performed and produced by Kylie Brakeman, Jeremy Colhane, Angela Giratana, and Patrick McDonald. Music is by Gabriel Ponton. The opinions expressed on this podcast do not reflect the opinions of anyone who works on it, not even the performers, because this is an improvised podcast and we're stupid. Full video versions of AOAOAOA are available on YouTube, so please like and subscribe and leave us a 5-star review wherever you get your podcasts. Good night, Hollywood.